No-Handed Bandit is finally back, and today we're going to talk basketball, and we have a special guest from the North Pole. Okay, now let's get down to what we're here for, basketball. First, we're going to get our guest now to my guest, live from the North Pole, none other than the wise one, the driver of the sled, the Santa Claus.
Ho ho ho! Hello, Mr. NHB, Merry Christmas! Thank you for inviting me. Also, thank you for this wonderful Christmas sweater. Pikachu, yeah.
Thanks for coming on today, Santa Claus. I know you're super busy up there at the North Pole right now, so I'm grateful you could make some time to come on my show.
Well, some of the people on my nice list had some questions for you on their wish list. So, can you answer their questions?
Well, Santa, I'm a procrastinator and still haven't gotten on the nice list, so how can I say no to that request? I need to get on the nice list.
Well, we can talk about the nice list later. Ha 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 ha! Here we go with the question. One of the young men wanted to know how you play basketball.
That is a good question. First step for me playing basketball is before putting on my basketball prostheses, I put on my shoes because it's hard to grab anything with the basketball hands, so they don't have moving parts, so I can't grab things. I then take off my arms, and if I need to wear a jersey, that's when I put it on. And then I'm ready to put on my arms. My sockets have a roll-on sleeve that I can usually roll on by using my knees and pushing into the socket. And then built in the socket is a valve that lets air out and doesn't let anything in, and that creates a vacuum so that the arms stay on my limbs. Back in the day when I used to play basketball, I could just pull over in my car and just pull over at any court to play. But now I have to be prepared for when I'm gonna play. And you know, I miss just pulling up and just playing at a park, but it's all good. I've had other opportunities because of this that I wouldn't have had with hands. And sometimes my arms go into the socket differently, so I have to calibrate the position of the hands so that I shoot straight. If you're missing shots and they're going sideways, like say it's going to the right, then you want to spin it counterclockwise. Same thing if the shot's going to the left, that means this side is high, and that's why it's pushing that way. If it pushes that way, that means this side is high, and so you need to spin counterclockwise for that one, clockwise for that one. But once you get this set, then it shoots the same every time. And there is a little bit of like where it can spin a little bit because of the sweat inside here, but other than that, usually it's the same. It's only a matter of you getting tired or you have a so that one is right.
That was a dope shot.
And that's how I shoot the basketball.
Ha ha ha! That is a lot of work to play basketball! Ha ha ha!
Well, when you're working to do something you love to do, it's worth it, and it's not really work to me. It's just something I do to get ready, and the more I do it, the more easier it becomes, and that's the same for everyone else.
That is absolutely true! Ha 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 ha! That's what keeps me going for the past 1,700 years!
Wow, man, you're older than the invention of the wheel. No wonder you're using a sled.
Watch what you're saying, young man. You're trying to get on the nice list, right?
Okay, Boomer. Just kidding. Oh yeah, sorry.
Well, here's your chance to get back on the nice list. The next question is, can we watch you play basketball?
This summer, I went to a basketball tournament in Phoenix for amputees called the Cactus Classic, and it was held at the Ability 360 gym. I made all tournament team, and in my upcoming videos, I'm going to bring you my highlights. So subscribe, smash the like button, and smack the notification bell. It's a lot of smashing and smacking, but it must be done. Santa, would you mind doing a shoutcast of these highlights for me?
Absolutely! Ha 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 ha! Gerard with the ball at the top of the key, swings left to the bandit, bandit drives and shoots and misses!
There you can see how I dribble and I just shoot over the defender. I wanted to show that clip just because I know there was a young kid that asked me how I dribble, and his interview is, follow this link, it'll be I think on the right hand side to see that interview. He's a pretty awesome kid that's in the hospital in Oakland area. And I also wanted to show my misses. I didn't want to just show my makes. And then I wanted to say everything doesn't always go right, but that don't mean you quit. You gotta keep doing it in order for you to get good at something.
You can't hit every shot, that's right. And that doesn't mean you should quit. It reminds me of that foggy night we didn't know what to do, and along comes Rudolph to save the day with his shiny red nose. Ho 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 ho!
Hey, I remember that foggy night when Rudolph came with his nose so bright.
Now back to the game. Bandit backcourts the ball and finds Gerard under the basket for two. Ha 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 ha! Ho ho ho! Wow, Bandit! I see you giving out the gifts in the form of assists!
Yeah, that's one of the things I take pride in basketball, is being unselfish and having excellent court vision.
Now back to the game. Ball on the wing, gives it up to Bandit. Gerard with the back cut. Bandit finds him for another two. Now you've got 2 assists.
What can I say? I like to be like you, Santa. I love giving presents like you, Santa. Now, about that nice list.
Yeah, we'll see about that nice list. Okay, back to the game. Bandit inbounds the ball to Gerard. Gerard around the screen by Nick and a high lob to the Bandit. 2 points. You got a layup on that one. Ho, 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 ho.
That was a good pass by Gerard. Shout out to Gerard.
Back at the game, Nick inbounds the ball to Bandit. Bandit drives and shoots and misses. Now you're 1 of 3 for shooting with 2 assists.
Yeah, rough shooting in this game. Keep in mind it's our first game, so I'm warming up, you know. I gotta warm up.
Oh, warming up like me by this fire. Ho, 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 ho. Everybody watching, remember, I like chocolate chip cookies and milk and stockings hung with care, please. Now back to the game. Gerard with the rebound and gets the backcourt. Feeds the Bandit in the post and he shoots and misses. Gathers his own rebound and a behind the back pass to Gerard for 2. Ha 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 ha! Watch the replay. Bandit doesn't give up on his shot, and the beautiful behind the back pass for the easy bucket by Gerard. Now you are 25% shooting on 1 of 4 and 4 assists.
Having a terrible shooting game, but you know my court vision is on 100.
All right, continuing on. Gerard drives to the basket and kicks out to Nick for the 3. The ball doesn't go in. Bandit drops it into Gerard. Gerard back to the Bandit. Bandit dribbles into a shot and another miss. 1 of 5 shooting. That's 20% and 4 assists. Ho, 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 ho. You're gonna build a chimney with them bricks.
Oh, Santa got dishes, huh? You better not eat too many more cookies or you ain't gonna fit down the chimney.
The naughty list is calling your name, Bandit. Ho, 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 ho. Don't you know I fit down any chimney by magic? Now back to the game. Gerard shoots a 3. Bandit on the rebound and takes it out and drives. Loses the ball and gathers it and finds Gerard for 2. Woo! Now you have 5 assists. Wow!
I got a present for everyone like Santa Claus.
You're good at giving presents, but I'm the best. Ho, 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 ho. Back to the game. Gerard swings to the Bandit. Bandit finds Nick coming across the key, and the shot is good. 6 assists. Ho, 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 ho. Merry Christmas.
My teammates make me look good. They be making those shots. Merry Christmas, Santa, and Merry Christmas to everybody.
Now back to the game. Gerard drives to the basket and then lays it in for the game-winning basket.
And that's the game. Our games only go to 15.
Nice game by all.
Thanks, Mr. Claus.
You sure didn't score much, NHB.
Well, one thing that I'd like to point out is that basketball is a team sport and points are easier to score when people put you in those positions to score with assists, and you can't win without rebounds and defense. Also, with those 6 assists, that's 12 points, and then with 2 more points that I made, that's 14 of the 15 points that I had a hand in.
It's very true about a team. Without my team of reindeer and elves, I couldn't do what I do in one night.
Yeah, a lot of times when they're showing the highlights, just like they only show dunks and shots, but they don't show the other things that are necessary, like rebounds and assists and defense. And in my opinion, you can't win without all of those.
That is very true, and then the news doesn't really give the credit to the elves that they deserve. The elves, they deserve a lot of credit.
Thank you for coming and helping Santa, or thank you for tuning in here live from the North Pole, Santa. I know you got to get back to the business of making toys and getting everything ready for Christmas.
Oh, you're welcome, Mr. Bandit. I've checked for your name not once, but twice. Ho, 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 ho. Right now you're naughty, on the verge of being nice. Keep up the good work and everything will be all right. And to all, a good night. Ho, 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 ho.
Wow, Santa got bars. Peace out, Santa, and peace out, everybody. Have a great Christmas.